All right, class, welcome back. So yesterday we did our lesson on directional words. So what I want you to do is just to take out your vocabulary notebook, and we're going to write in it the list that I gave you yesterday. And so your today's entry should look like this. So I'm going to write today's date, and then the type of vocabulary words are directional vocabulary words. And then I want you to write north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest, right, left, turn, around, stop, go, and back. Okay, so those are the words that we reviewed yesterday, and those are the words we learned yesterday. And we're going to continue to review them today. So I had you yesterday, everybody drew their own compass rose. And not much of an artist, but it should look something like this. And remember we talked about what a compass rose was and how you can normally find them on maps, specifically like world maps or country maps. So we're going to do just a short review activity today, and it might seem a little childish, but it will just help solidify what exactly are north, south, east, west, etc. So if you've noticed in the room, we've kind of cleared out everything except tables and chairs. And then since our room has 4 walls, I've put the 4 main directional words, one for each wall. So the wall by the door has north on it. The one directly opposite has south. Then we have east and west. And then if you look in the corners of the room, we have the northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest signs in the corners. So what I want you to do is I want you to start in the middle, and what I'll do is I'll yell north, south, east, west, etc. And I want you to just run to the corner, just to help, again, just solidify north, south, east, and west. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, thank you for participating in that. I know, again, it's might seem juvenile, but as we discussed earlier, when you do physical activities, it really helps you remember just new vocabulary words. And so today, we're going to be doing some preparation for a big activity that is going to be filling our next class time next week. And so what we're going to do is go on a little bit of a field trip. We're going to meet here at the college, or at the school, and then we're going to walk to another location close by here in town. And so what we're going to do today is I'm going to introduce how to use an app called Google Maps. I'm sure some of you have used it before. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to be in your partner groups, and I'm going to make sure at least one person in every group has either a smartphone or a tablet that they can use to have either download the app or have access to the internet in order to use Google Maps. And so first what I want everyone to do is get on your smartphones. Okay. And I want you to type in www.googlemaps.com, and that's GOOGLEMAPS.com. Okay. So if you're using a smartphone like me, it'll look something like this. And there's 3 features. There's drive, walk, or transit, which is like a bus or a train. I want you to click on the walk. So mine's is taking a while. So click on the walk button, and then a thing will come up at the top that says choose your destination. Okay, and so ours is going to be, we're going to put in the local library. So let's type that in. I put the address on the board behind me. Okay, so you should have typed in the library's location. It shows up there on that bottom line, and then our location we're going to be putting on this top line. And so again, our location, the address is listed on the board. 8. Okay, and you should typed it in and it will give you a little map. And the cool thing is it will tell you exactly how many miles it is and how long it will take you. So from our school to the local library, it's 1.1 miles and it should take us approximately 22 minutes. It should have an icon that looks like that. 22 minutes to walk there. And so what we're going to do is push, you can either push like get directions, or mine, you just pull up the directions. Okay? And so we're going to go by these step by step together. So mine says head north. So north is one of our vocabulary words on Eagle River Road towards Artillery Road. Okay? So that we're just going to walk straight, heading north. And then the next one says turn right onto the road and then turn left onto another road and we should get there. So this, we're starting off really simple. So who can identify the vocabulary words we learned? Yep, north. Head north just means walk north. Good question. Yeah. What are some other vocabularies we learned? Turn right. Yes, and do you remember which right is? Yep, that hand. And then turn left. True. All right, so this one is a simple activity. So we're just going to practice using this app for the rest of the class period today. And so I want you guys, you can start with our college school address, and then try to, you can go online and get the addresses for other local businesses here in town, or you could even go further, and I want you to just read through the directions, and if there's any words that you don't understand or vocab words that you can't remember the meaning of, I want you to write them down on a piece of paper, and you can either try to figure them out together with your partner groups, or if you still can't figure it out, we'll have a time at the end where I'll be asking you guys what vocabulary words you didn't understand, and then we'll go over them together as a class. So our next class period, I want you guys to remember to dress warm because it's cold outside. Wear proper clothing and shoes because we're going to be walking. We're going to meet here in our class, and I'm going to split you guys up again into pairs, make sure everybody has some type of device that will give them directions. And then we're going to meet somewhere, a surprise location, and we're going to have a special treat there. So again, I want you guys to, this weekend while you're at home, go over your directional words, look in your vocabulary notebooks, review any words you might not know, and we should be good to go for our next class period. And don't worry, no one's going to get lost. And you guys all have my number, so you can call me if there's any problems. Again, yeah, just practice those vocabulary words and you should be good to go.